So I've been thinking, what is Bowser's Fury and how does it connect to Super Mario 3D World? And today we just got some info on that game and what it how it, not really how it connects, but some gameplay of it and sort of like a main villain, which is probably, you can see here, Bowser. And Bowser's Fury revolves around collecting these little sprite things that you could use. And I have to say at first, this is a very open world game. So if you want to hear my thoughts on it, please stick around to the end. And this is Jay from Jay's YouTube Reviews, and let's get started. So my raw reaction to the trailer was that I can obviously see it's open, and I had a smile on my face the whole time I was watching it, because it really showed what Super Mario 3D World can be and how my expectations for Bowser's Fury. Now, that being said, I don't know if this is all we get, and it might connect to another video when I do a review of this game, but I'm worried that maybe all the stuff in the trailer that we got is all we're gonna get for Bowser's Fury. There's nothing else. They did this with Breath of the Wild, where it showed his cutscenes and there was nothing else, and it didn't really surprise you that much as you were watching. Yes, it has great storytelling. Yes, it has good battle system and an open world, but it was pretty. We saw all this in the trailer. So it was pretty vague in how it shows it, and I know that I like how Mario looks. It's very plasticky, and this is how I wanted Mario Odyssey to look. But Mario Odyssey looked much better than this, but it still is a plus because you see Mario in a different environment, and it looks like really open, like an open world, more than 3D World ever was, because the 3D levels were what was in open world. It wasn't open world, while this looks open in terms of there's a whole hub world. So it would be cool to see that happen. And my thoughts on Bowser are that I think that it connects, because as you can see here, Bowser Jr. is with Mario and he has his paintbrush back, which is weird. So I'm starting to think that his paintbrush has something to do with this. This is just a little theory, I don't know. But I'm starting to think that maybe the paint that Bowser Jr. used to corrupt things in Sunshine could be the same paint that's covered on Bowser in this picture. Because in the trailer, go check it out if you want to see the whole thing, it showed Bowser basically having some like gooey stuff on it, and it looked like paint, and it was splashing everywhere off of him. And I kind of think that this could be in a way a little bit of a continuation of Sunshine. I doubt that's what's gonna happen. Also, one note, my Hyrule Warriors review is coming later this month, so stay tuned for that. Also, and this theory is supported from this evidence that Bowser Jr. now has his paintbrush. Bowser was covered in some sort of ink or something, or paint, and now Bowser became this huge monster, and that's pretty much what it did in Sunshine. It made people evil. Well, not evil, but it made monsters, and I started to think that Bowser must have like collided with it to become this. It was just a little thought about it. So I really am looking forward to Bowser's Fury. I want to know more. There was like these little like cat collectibles, and I would like collectibles in games, so I will be trying to find them all. And I would also want to know if the hub world is true and if we're gonna get it. Also, there was a part in the trailer where it showed Mario riding like a Leviathan or something, and it's in there. It's orange, and the way it runs away from Bowser reminded me so much of the fight that Link and Ganon had when Link was on his horse and Ganon was shooting. It's Dark Beast Ganon, so it was after Link fought him. There was like a final boss battle, and it was very cinematic and everything. So I got a lot of vibes from there, and I kind of want that to happen, because that would be amazing for how they think Mario is now, and how it might have a more serious like take on it. It just looked cool, and I would like to know what Bowser Jr. is doing here too as well. Is he there to help Mario, or is he just doing it because, is he there to help his father Bowser because of this transformation, or is he there to maybe help Mario, make it seem like he's helping him, and then turn on him later? That'll probably be a pretty cool thing to see, and I hope that it does happen because Bowser Jr. has been a complex character. There's a lot of things we don't know about him. All we know is that he's his son. He's one of the Bowser minions type of things, and he does have the paintbrush. So I'm wondering where he gets this paintbrush from. Also, another little tidbit that supported my theory was that in the trailer there was some like paint, some like black like paint or something, and Bowser Jr. used his paintbrush and it gave him an item from it for Mario. So I'm starting to because Bowser Jr.'s paintbrush is able to be used now. So I'm starting to think that maybe Bowser Jr. did this as a mistake and the paintbrush just blasted Bowser with it, but making him like this monster. So it's just a lot of stuff on it, and I really hope that it shows more throughout the main campaign in Bowser's Fury. I just hope that that's not all we see. I hope we get more of it. So I don't know what you guys think about this, but please tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think Bowser's Fury is an open world experience with not just a hub world, but with a bunch of other levels like one of the old 3D games? Or do you think that it's not, that it is a very linear game, and that in the trailer this is all we got from it? Well, I'm gonna be reviewing this game, and I'm gonna figure out which one it is, if it is all we saw, and I will be doing an in-depth review on this game. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to J02 Reviews, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.